Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah. This is the English class, English 6 from your book Traveler 6 on module number 3, Body and Mind, Unit 6. We will start with a new unit, which is Unit 6. We are finished from the mind, so we will start with the body. Page 66 and 67. So all you need is your books, which are your student books, on page 66 and 67. So let's start reading. Okay, page 66 and 67. Here, as you can notice here, we have 4 different paragraphs for 4 different men. Let's call them, yes, for 4 different people. So we have Mark, Kareem, Greg, and we have Paul there. Okay, let's go ahead and start. How would you describe a physically fit person? How about an unfit person? So here we have, this is a fit person, and the other one is an unfit person. A healthy person, an unhealthy person. How would you describe this or that person? So a physically fit person has good general health and is able to participate in physical activities. So he is able to participate in sports and other hard activities. He or she has a healthy diet, so a healthy diet, eating healthy, exercises and gets enough rest, sleep enough, eat good, and he would exercise. However, the other boy, a physically unfit person, is not very healthy because he is probably, it might be the reason that he doesn't eat well, eating unhealthy food, junk food, may not get any exercise, not working out, and also might stay up late, not having enough sleep. This is how you can describe a healthy, or let's call them a fit person, and unfit person. Let's go ahead. List some of your favorite pastime. What is pastime? Free time activity. The things that you do during your free time, you are doing them for fun. Things that you do for fun. Which ones do you think help you stay healthy and fit? So we are going to list some activities and which ones are good for your health and to stay fit, and which ones are not. So a few of my favorite pastime, fun time are reading, going out with my family and friends, playing football, and we have working out. So we have working out whether outside the gym, in the house, or in the gym. Which ones of these help you stay healthy and fit? So reading, no, I think that working out at the gym and playing football help me keep fit. These things contribute, they add to the idea of being fit. However, reading and going out for dinner with my friends and family, they don't help me keep fit. But there is a good side about them. However, I don't eat junk food, which is I eat healthy. When I go out, I eat healthy food. So I think that helps me stay healthy. So it's not always about working out, staying healthy and fit. Sometimes it is about eating healthy food and spending good time. Okay, what are some of the things that prevent, what do you mean by prevent? Staying away from something. Like the idea of coronavirus, stay away, prevent it, go away from it. People from being in good shape. How can you be a fit person, not an unfit one? I think our modern lifestyle doesn't help people keep in good shape. Why? This modern life doesn't help. Why? For example, working in an office, we usually staying in an office and working out. We don't walk. Driving rather than walking, so we usually go by car or by public transport. We do not use walking. We do not go walking. Eating fast food, which is junk food, which is unhealthy, that are not always healthy. And watching TV to relax do not contribute. They do not help or add to the physical fitness. So these are some of the reasons that people should avoid so they would stay healthy. So the whole idea is going to be about how to stay fit, because we are staying at home nowadays. It is a good idea to know how to work out. We will start reading them one by one. So by the end, you will be able to answer questions. Okay, let's start with Kareem. The first one, A, Kareem. Kareem, he is 23 years old and he is a personal trainer. So he doesn't train himself, he trains others, who offers advice to people who want to get in shape. So he is the trainer. Most of my clients, this is his words, most of my clients are looking for the perfect personal fitness program. So you people usually are looking for programs, says Kareem. One that would tone their muscles, they want to be stronger, build strength and endurance, and get rid of extra kilos. They want to lose weight, as well as being fun and fulfilling. They want all of these, and they want to stay happy and have fun. With some thoughts and research, because he is the trainer, so he made his own research. Anyone can create such a program. So any person can have his own program. Not all program fits all. Unfortunately, most people are looking for a quick fix. They want something that is so quick, only to lose interest and quick before there is any change in their health. If you are working very hard and in a bad program, you are going to quit and leave that. To avoid frustration, you feel so bad about yourself, you should consider various factors, many things. Embarking on a fitness regime. So embarking, to start, you will begin with a fitness regime is a routine, your routine. What activity best suits your schedule and lifestyle? You have to consider, are you a busy person or you have plenty of time? So you have to, are you in a good health condition or you are not? Do you prefer structure or flexibility? Do you want to build muscles or not? How can you relate the activity to your interests that are not a chore? You want something that is fun for you, something that is not boring. Do you like to include exercise in your social life? You're not going to go to the gym, you're going to do it yourself in your social life, or it is something that you prefer to do alone. So do you want to do it with a group or just by yourself? Finally, once you have chosen something, it is important to do some research and know how the activity will affect your body. So you don't end up injured. So you have to make your own research and to know whether it is good to do this exercise or it is not a good idea. So you will not injure yourself. You will not hurt yourself. This is about Kareem. He is giving advice to other people. Let's go to the other one, who is Mark. As you can notice, Mark is an overweight person. He is chubby. So B, Mark 18 faces some typical obstacles, very hardships to getting in shape. I wish I could find time to exercise. So he is a busy person, but it is really hard. I am in my final year of school, just like you. I spend hours studying and I also work several hours a week. So he is studying in his senior year and he is working part-time. When I have free time, I usually surf the internet. He is browsing and looking into the internet. I bought a treadmill. What is a treadmill? This one is a treadmill. He bought a treadmill a few months ago, but I rarely use it. He doesn't use it that much. I have a lot of friends and we often end up at somebody's house watching TV and eating crisps, he says. So his friends are not helping him. And eating crisps. I tend to take easy way out and skip the exercising. So he skipped. It's not about the idea of jumping. I just miss it out. I don't do it. Nevertheless, Mark is determined to make some changes in his life. So he had decided that he must do something in his life. I am a bit disappointed in my lifestyle. This is how you feel when you're disappointed. You are not happy about what you are doing. If I had set a goal and reached it, I would have felt better about myself. He didn't do, so he feels bad about himself. Anyway, this summer, I decided to join a fitness boot camp. This is a camp for fitness. So it's going to be something that is severe and strong. Fitness boot camp are based on the intense, which is very strong physical training that new army recruit. Let's say the army people go there. However, they are for the average person who wants to lose weight or improve their endurance and strength. So it is the same activities that the army do, they will put it for average people. I am going to do an 8-week program. So the program is, how long is it? It is an 8-week program. Training starts at 6 in the morning and involve jumping jacks. These are the jumping jacks here. Jumping jacks, squat. These are the squat. Running laps, so they were time sprint, running with times, push-ups. These are the push-ups between 300 and 400 sessions. So one class will have these all at once. We have to show up. We have to be there 3 days a week. So you have to be there 3 days a week. And if we are late or miss a session, if we quit, if we do not show up, there are consequences. There are a punishment. You have to do something. We might get dunked into a lake. They will throw them in the lake, or they have run extra lap, or they will run more laps or more miles. I am a bit anxious. Maybe he is a bit nervous. He's not feeling okay. But I am already feeling more motivated. Yes, I am nervous, but I am motivated. I want to do it. I am worried about the first day at boot camp, so I am making sure I get more active, walking more, riding. So he wants to get ready for the camp and cutting out the junk food. He wants to stop eating junk food. I want to feel prepared. He wants to prepare himself, so he would get ready for the camp. So let's continue with the other one. Now we have Greg, which is reading C. Indeed, it is important to be prepared for any physical activity, to get ready, just like Mark did, especially if you aren't in very good shape. So do not start strong with a severe, start gradually. While taking up something new can be exciting, yes, it is exciting to start something new, you can injure yourself if you do not train properly. So why you should prepare not to injure and hurt yourself? Because he's having a similar story. Greg is 17. He wanted an activity that would help him stay fit. He wanted to be stay fit for school sports and decided to try running. So he said, I will go for a run. I began by running alone, just by himself, with no one else. I trained hard, trying to get in shape quickly, and this is the problem. You get in shape very quickly. But I developed a painful condition, an illness. He had something. It is called a shin splint. What is a shin? This is this part of the leg, the front part of the leg. This is the shin. Shin splint. What is the shin splint? Which happens when your muscles in the calf become stronger than the shin muscle. So we have this muscle is stronger than the other muscle. Okay, we have one is stronger than the other, so one is going to hurt the other. So what did he do? Then I learned about a beginners running group that met twice a week. So they're a group of runners that they go run 2 times a week. I decided to try, and I quickly discovered that I much preferred running with a group rather than on my own. So he wants to do it with a group. He found out that he liked to socialize with others. If I had known how much fun it would be, if I had an idea before, I would have joined it right away. So it would be his choice. I have made a lot of friends in a group, not only getting fit, but he made a lot of friends right away. I have made, and we hang out, we go out together and spend good time together, even when we are not running. We also have great coach, the trainer, who shows us the best way to train for our fitness level so that we do not get injured. So it's a good idea to have a trainer, so he would let you know how not to injure yourself. So he is doing running, the activity is running, and he is doing it with a group. The last one is Paul, which is reading D. If you mention running to Paul, who is 17, all you will get is an eye roll. So he doesn't like running. He is not a person who would run. If by fitness you mean using a treadmill or doing laps, which is running, I have one word for you: boring. So he finds that these things are boring. I can't do the same thing over and over. He doesn't like the routine. He wants to change. Still, Paul thinks he is as fit as all his sporty friends. Why? Maybe even more. He is a sporty person, but he doesn't run on the treadmill. He doesn't go to the gym, and he doesn't run. What does he do? How did he get there? This is the question. He says, my father took a martial art class. What is a martial art class? It is, which is the idea, which is like the karate, the kung fu, all these sports, okay? A martial art class at a local gym last year. At the time, I thought it was funny. He didn't like the idea at the beginning. So his father attended a martial art class. I didn't think he would stick with it. He will continue doing it. But every time he came home from the class, he had a big smile on his face and was in such a good mood. So the father, when he came back, he is in a good mood. And that made him wonder. Paul's father convinced him to go to the gym or gym's open house. The open house is just like you will go there and visit for free. After trying a few different kinds of martial arts, he decided to take a Tai Bo class, which is this one, the Tai Bo class. At first, I was self-conscious. What is self-conscious? He is just looking at others and he is wondering what are they going to say about me. So he's a kind of shy, self-conscious. But I loved the moves, and soon I was completely caught up in the moment. So he forgot everything about the others and he caught up, he is involved, he forgot everything. Now I look forward to the class every week. He is so excited about the classes and he wants to attend them every day. It is different to exercising, not just like exercising, and it is more exciting. This thing is very exciting. He finds it very exciting. If only my friends had given it a try too. So now he wants to convince his friends. He is speaking to his friends so they can join the gym as he does. Anyways, I hope that when they see how much I am enjoying myself, they will be inspired to get out of their comfort zone. Comfort zone, the place that you like, you should go out of your comfort zone and try something new. And off the couch, which is the sofa itself. So we have read about 4 different people and 4 different sports or 4 different advice. We are going now to match each one. Let's say the first paragraph, the second paragraph, which one is about what? Read the text A to D and quickly match them with the headings below. There are 1 extra, so these are 5 and we have, so not a real training program. Which one is not a real training program? It was D, which is Paul's, okay? It's not a training program. He think hard before choosing a program. Which one gave the advice? Think before, research and do your own research. He was Kareem, the first one, the personal trainer. He said, just do your own research before going into there. If lazy, you might need some discipline. You need something that is very hard on you. So B, which is Mark. Mark said that I have to do something that is very strong on me. There is no perfect fitness program. No one told us that. It could be Kareem, but he didn't say so. More people and more fun. If you are with people, you will have more fun. That was Greg. Yes, that was when he joined the others. Okay, now which one did what? Which person talks about some of the risk associated? You can link it with a fitness program. I believe it is C, which is when he had the shin problem. He says why peers may not be good influence when it comes to getting in shape. His friends are not convincing, so it is B, his Mark. His friends are eating crisps and they are just watching TV. He refers to some of the benefits associated with making fitness in a social activity, going out with others. It is Greg. Talks about how family members can set up a good example. Which one's father did it? The last one, which is D. Implies that some people may need a very structured program to get in shape. You need a program, so you will check up to it. B, which is the boot camp. It gives information on what the best fitness program should do for a person. It is the Kareem, who is the personal trainer. Talks about the benefits of having a trainer to help you with your program. What are the benefits of having someone who would train you so you will not get injured? So he is C, which is the one to socialize for running. Refer to taking up an activity to help you stay fit for school sport, getting ready. It is, who's he? He was B. he wants to get ready for a school sport. Then refers to a fitness option for someone who doesn't like traditional. He wants something new, not something like anyone else. So he is D. Mention getting in shape for a program beforehand. So he is B. He is getting ready for the severe program. Would like to be a good influence on friends. He wants his friends to do just like him. So he is the last one. He mentioned a list of important factors, the things that will consider when creating a fitness program. What do you things that you have to think about before doing a program? He is A, which is Kareem, the personal trainer. Just think about your social life, your physical health, and many others. Refer to the difficulty some people have in fitting exercise into their busy schedule. It is B, which is Greg, when he is overweight, but he is having a busy schedule. He is so busy. Felt uncomfortable about doing the activity at first. At the beginning, he was conscious. He was shy from the others. It was D. By the end, he was involved and he just forgot about himself. So these are some of the things that were mentioned in the previous. Okay, when he said I was embarking, you can refer to line the first text, line 15. Okay, I embark on a gym. When you embark on something, you start doing it. What are the chores? We usually say housework is a chore, something that unpleasant, something that you don't usually like doing it. Okay, yes, it is the housework, but it is a routine that people do not like doing it. What about skipping? Is it the idea of jumping? Yes, skip is a jump, but when you skip the gym, it is you miss it out. You don't do it. You don't go there. What are the conditions? I develop a condition which is the shin problem. It was an illness, a problem. Okay, he had a problem, which is the shin splint. Okay, let's go ahead. Here we have some phrasal verb. What do we mean by a phrasal verb? A verb followed by a proposition. So end, show, cut, take, hang, stick, and be. And we have be. Then we would say that they are followed by a proposition: up, out, with, down, and many others. Okay, I ended up. When you ended up, you get into a state that was not planned. Accidentally, you get there. You show up. I will show up usually at the hotel. When you show up, you will pay. If you don't show up, you are not going to pay. To cut out is to stop consuming. What is consuming? Using something, eating it or using it. Consuming time. Consuming time is wasting time or using it. Take up a skill to start. Just embark, start, take up. Hang out with friends. You usually do it and know it. You spend some time with your family and friends, hanging out, having a good time. Stick with. There is a program and you will stick with this program. You will continue doing it. You will not skip a day. Then be caught up. I was conscious, self-conscious. Then later on, I found myself caught up. I found myself F, which is involved. I forget everything and I found myself involved there. Okay, these are some of the phrasal verbs. What is your opinion of the activities Mark, Greg, Paul did to improve their fitness? You could say anything, but let's say here, regarding Mark's choice of activity, I think that the fitness boot camp, which is the severe ones, is too much extreme. This is extreme. It is too much. It's very hard. I would consider doing anything like that. I would never consider doing anything like that. I think that jogging, which is running with Greg, which Greg chose to do, is a great idea. It is sometimes that I might think about doing it in the future. So running with a group is a good idea. I really like the idea of taking a martial art class, which is the defense class, which is Paul chose to do. It's a good idea to keep fit and also to learn self-defense, like the karate and this. You are defending yourself, which can be useful. It can help you. Here we have 5 people, and each one of them is giving an excuse for not going out, for not working out in the gym. Okay, these people, we have many excuses for not working out. What different people have given the following excuses why they are not in shape. I am not in shape, I am not fit. Why? Because I don't exercise, because I find exercising is a boring activity. Do you think so? Is it boring? One of them said, yes, he is Paul, I believe. He said exercising is a boring activity. So what do you think? Let's try to give an advice. Exercising might be boring, yes, this is a fact. Sometimes it's boring, but you can always take up. You can start a fun sport that will help you keep fit too, like biking, running. Some of them are not boring. So try to find out your own sport, the sport that fits you, and you wouldn't feel boring then. I just don't have time to exercise, which is just like Greg. He said, like Mark, he said, I don't have time to exercise. So you should make time. Make your own time, and you will work during your weekends. You can exercise, and you must have your decision, and you have to stick to it. So just make your time. I don't like getting sweaty. What is the idea of sweaty? Sweating, you have watery, especially in public. Just like Paul when he said, I am self-conscious. What is it? It is you can always get a treadmill, or you can do it at home. And about the sweat, if you don't have a treadmill and you want to go to the gym, this is not a problem. Do not put too much attention on it. Just ignore it. Okay? It is not a problem. I have no coordination. What is coordination? When you dance and you do the ballet, you need coordination. Not all sports need coordination. Running, swimming, they don't need coordination. The last one, I would like to get in shape, but the gyms are too expensive. Yes, this is a fact. There are lots of things that you can do without paying for. It is not necessary to join the gym. Sometimes it is a good idea to go jogging, running, play football with a team, or any other thing other than paying money for. So just go ahead and work out. So you have to be stronger than your excuses. Do not put any excuses. Just go ahead and do it. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you so much for your time.